You seeing this guy?
Get him.
Sir, excuse me, you look like you have opinions. What do you make of what's happening between the US, Israel, and Iran right now?
What is happening is not new. Strip away the flags, the religions, the names of leaders new.
And what do you find? The same machinery. Capital flows to where power concentrates. This is the machinery of history. Ask yourself, who profits?
But this is about nuclear threats, regional security.
Security, that word. Every empire in history used it. Britain said security in India.
Rome said at the borders. The United States positions its navy, its weapons, its sanctions, and calls it security. But for whom? For the worker in Tehran,
Paying 3 times more for bread? For their family in Gaza. With no ceiling above them? Security is the costume imperialism wears to the theater.
What about Iran's government? Aren't they also an oppressive regime?
absolutely. I have no romance for theocracy.
A state that controls the worker through God, instead of capital, is still a state controlling the worker. The Iranian government serves its own ruling class, the clerical elite. Revolutionary Guards, business empire. The people of Iran are caught between their rulers and foreign pressure. That is the tragedy. Ordinary people, crushed from both sides.
And Israel?
A painful contradiction. A people who survived history's deepest wound. And in their survival, built a state that now carries its own contradictions. I do not dismiss Jewish suffering. But a government is not a people. And when a government bombs civilians and calls it self-defense, while another government funds those bombs and calls it alliance, history will not be gentle in its judgment.
So what's the solution?
I wrote about this.
The working class of America has more in common with the working class of Iran than either has with their own ruling class. Soldiers die. Oligarchs negotiate. Until ordinary people across borders recognize this, recognize that war is a transaction and they are the currency, nothing changes.
Only the flags on the coffins change. Last question. You've been dead for over 140 years. How does it feel to see the world today?
Unsurprised and deeply, deeply tired.